welcome to today's video. I know it's been such a long time. So much has happened. I can't remember the last time I filmed a video. I have started vlogs and things like that, but never finished them, so I have tons of footage that I just don't know what to do with. So if you want to see that, let me know. Thumbs up this video so that I know that's something you want to see, just so that you can see what kind of my day-to-day life is. Although it's kind of like, it doesn't blend together because I'm like, oh, let me pick up the camera. Nah, and then I leave the camera on the table the next 2 days and I'm like, oh, let me pick up the camera, and then the same thing happens again. But if you're new here, welcome. My name is Erica. I am a mom, wife, nurse, entrepreneur, small business owner, whatever you want to call it. I kind of do a little bit of everything on my channel and in my life. So if that's your jam, great. If not, it was nice seeing you. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm kind of in this like stage in my life where if you don't serve a purpose in my life, whether it be like motivation or you know, a pat on the back or telling me that it's going to be okay, then you are, you know, if you're not, I'm sorry, bye girl, bye bye, bye bye, bye boy, whatever you want to say it, however you want to say it. I'm just kind of in that place of life where if I root you on and you don't root me back, then, you know, then you serve no purpose in my life. And I'm just looking for people who are more in, you know, we have so much hate in the world and so much like negativity that I don't need that in my life. So that's where I'm at. And if, you know, I'm just starting to ramble, so let me stop rambling and let me tell you where I've been. Well, I can't remember the last time I vlogged. It's been forever. My last video, I'm gonna tell you now when my last video was posted because it has been a minute. I mean, I watch YouTube all the time, but my last video I posted was a Picmonic giveaway 2 months ago. And speaking of Picmonic, if you haven't used Picmonic and you are a nursing student or a nurse or a new grad, especially a new grad, and nursing students, phenomenal app. If you haven't used it, it's great. I love it. And I still use it today, and I'm 8 months into my nursing career. So yeah, that 2 months ago was the last time that I did something. And then before that was another review on dosage calculations and my Moderna shot 3 months ago. Can't believe I got the shot 3 months ago. Anyways, if you're pro-vaccine, fine. If you're not, fine too. Do you? I've got people to protect and patients to protect, and it was a personal choice for me. Wow, this video is turning into a lot more than I expected. Anyways, hi! How are you guys? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. If you don't know, I'm a nurse. I'm a new nurse. I don't know if you could say new nurse. I've been a nurse since March of last year, but I've been working since April of last year, so I'm 8 months new nurse. So yeah, I'd say I'm a new nurse still because I'm just learning tremendously, and I still have that new nurse anxiety every time I go into work, which is terrible because I hate being anxious. And I think that as a nurse and nursing students, like naturally we are anxious people because we are so detailed and we have to be detailed and we have to, there's so much going on in patient care that it's just like, oh my god, like my brain is fried. And especially if you work night shift. I'm a night shift nurse, not by choice, but because that's what I was hired for. And if you're a new grad, you kind of got to take what you get, you know. It's difficult to, you can't really pick and choose, although I do, like, really, if you want to go into a specialty, start off in your specialty. If you want to do med-surg, start off in med-surg. I don't feel like you need to accept a job that you're not going to be happy in. And I'm still learning. I'm still figuring it out if this is where I want to be. I love what I do. I really do. I love being a labor and delivery nurse, but it's so hard. But nothing worth having comes easy. Nothing worth, you know that saying. Anyways, I just love the process. I love being a part of a special moment, and I know that's where I want to be. I'm just so stressed out all the time. But anyways, enough about that. So let's go back and see. I started my new job in August of last year as a new grad nurse. My orientation was 20 weeks long. Not 20 weeks on the floor. It was more like 15 weeks on the floor, and then a lot of it was education. And unfortunately, sit-down classroom education does not work for me. I am a hands-on person. I need to see it and do it a couple of times in order to know, in order to remember, in order to connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? So I have been working in a very high acuity and high volume labor and delivery. unit, and it's actually a woman and babies hospital. It's the #2 in the nation for delivery, so we have a lot of babies, and I have babies every shift. I mean, I have babies, sometimes 2 babies, and I've had 3 babies, so it's been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. But I'm doing okay. I have great resources, and I lean on those resources. My, nurses that may have had exposure to things before I have. A lot of us are new. A lot of us are new grads. A lot of us are have transferred from other units and don't have labor and delivery experience. But if they've seen it before, maybe they can help me out. Vice versa, cervical checks, things like that. Well, hey, can you follow behind me? Make sure that she's complete, doesn't have a lip, things like that. We really do lean on each other and help each other, and that's what I love about the night shift. Like, a lot of us are inexperienced, we only have X amount of deliveries underneath our belts, but we really do lean on each other, and our charge nurses are great. I've loved every charge nurse on the floor thus far, knock on wood. And they're already starting to look for other charges and even asked me if I was interested, and I said, hell no, I'm not interested. No. I still need to go back and get my bachelor's degree. So I have a lot on my plate right now. My mom's not doing so well with her pain, and she needs me more. And it's just like trying to find a work-life balance. That's very difficult at the moment, because since I do work nights, I do have to have like that recovery day. So I work 3 days, and then I need like a full 24 hours to kind of flip back to days to be able to function. And then that second day after is kind of like a groggy day. Like, I'm just like, I'm not sure what time it is. I don't know what day it is. And then I have like 1.5 nice days of feeling like normal, and then I go right back at it again. So it's just very challenging. I'm not a spring chicken. I'm 38 years old, so it takes more time. Can't like sleep 4 hours and be fine. It's just, I can't do that anymore. So I'm still learning to find that work-life balance, and I feel like I'm very like emotionally attached, and I can like feel feelings, like other people's feelings. Like, I can sense them. So like, if a mom is anxious, she's making me anxious. If a mom is calm, then I'm calm. If a mom is panicking, then I'm internally panicking. Obviously I don't show them this, but I feel like it's like an emotional roller coaster, and it's very taxing on the mind, body, heart, all that. My body, girl, my body is telling me slow down, but I can't, because there's no slowing down. Babies come when they want to come, and whether that's at nighttime, daytime, or in the car, or on the way to the hospital, or in triage, or in the car valet, they are coming, and we have to be there to catch and to support our patients. So that's where I'm at right now as far as family is concerned. My oldest daughter is in college, and she's still in Sarasota. She'll be home for the summer, which is great. I like to have all my kids together. I love the dynamic that they have. They just make me smile and laugh, and just like keep me grounded. My husband's still working, thank God. With Rona around, a lot of people lost their jobs. He was fortunate enough not to. And I was fortunate enough to find a job during the pandemic, which was very difficult because a lot of hospitals were on hiring freezes. Don't know. I mean, I know why. It's because they didn't have time to train new nurses. So you figure during a pandemic, any kind of help is help. But if you have help who's not trained, then it's more work than help, So my kids are still doing distance learning. They will be going back to school next school year. They will. My husband got his vaccine, my mom got her vaccine, and I got my vaccine. My oldest daughter, she's 18, so she can make her own decision, so I let her make her own decision, and she decided to get the Pfizer at school, and she is 1 dose in. So our family's almost fully vaccinated. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get the littles, when they're not little, 13 and 15 vaccinated just yet. I want to see a little bit more research, do some more research, read some more case studies and all that stuff to be able to make an educated choice, an educated decision for my kids, as everybody should. Read the right material, you guys. I hate when people are like Google doctors, and every story is like, this happened right after the vaccine, this happened right after the vaccine. You need to read peer review journals. Like, you have to. There has to be peer review journals by medical professionals that is substantially like the correct information. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, coincidences have happened, and yes, Johnson & Johnson, that stuff. I haven't really done any research on that just because I did not take that vaccine and I'm not going to give it to my children. I want them to have the 2-dose vaccine if they have any. And since I've had the Moderna, I would prefer them to get the Moderna just because I did my research on the Moderna, because that's what my place of employment offered their employees. My husband got the Moderna, my mom got the Moderna, my oldest got the Pfizer, and I told her, I need you to do your research. Go look at peer review journals and do your research, because we don't know what the lasting effects of having this inoculation. So, and she was fine with whatever risk that came with, and she's got a good head on her shoulders, and I trust her judgment. So if that's fine with her, then it's fine with me. You know, life of a mom, it's like trying to give them enough freedom, but not too much. Especially since I'm paying for her college, and let's not talk about private school, because I'm literally working just to pay for her college, which is insane. But the kids are doing good. They're doing good. Considering distance learning, they're doing really well. A's and B's. I couldn't be more proud of them. They've done great. Kids are super resilient right nowadays. I mean, they've always been. I was super resilient, and I'm 38. So, I mean, things that affect us as adults have a more lasting impact than it does for children, I think. You know, things like a pandemic and things like, they can move forward and not really look in the past. Of course, trauma is an exception to that rule, but they understand it. They understand why they're home and why they've been home, and they agree. And I talk to them not like as if they were adults, but in terms that they understand, so that they know where I'm coming from and why we make the decisions that we've made. So what else? I mean, I've been lacking on the YouTube stuff. I have a haul that's been waiting to happen for the last week. I have a product review that's coming up and a giveaway. What else do I have going on? If you're a nurse or a nursing student, I do have a Facebook group of like 27,000 students. Consider joining. I'll leave all of the stuff down in the description box. And oh, we're going to be remodeling. We have mold in my house right now. Ugh. We have mold in our downstairs bathroom, as well as in our downstairs living room, and upstairs my kids' room, my daughter's room. It's all contained, so it's not like, you know, all out in the air or anything like that, but we do have like mold remediation coming, and that's going to be like a hot mess. They're tearing down walls and all that stuff. We're getting bathroom remodeled. We painted our house, the outside of our house. It's blue now instead of tan. I'll see if I can post pictures. We really love it. We're just doing lots of home improvements and things like that, and I think that's it. My life is pretty boring, you know. I mean, I go to work 3 days, I'm a zombie for 2 days, and then I rest for 2 more days, and then I go back to work. And that's how I've been living my life. Trying to still find that work-life balance, which is very difficult for me, and some days I'm really just like grumpy and don't want to talk to nobody, don't want to see nobody, and I had to remind myself, like, hey, this is just, I'm tired. I'm just tired. Sometimes I need to remind my husband, I'm just tired. It's stressful. And boys, work has been so stressful. I mean, like, I was in the OR PACU last shift, and we only had 2 nurses, and it was just insane. I had an IUFD that I had to handle by myself, who was COVID positive on top of that. I mean, I've had babies who've gone to NICU. I've had babies who have done great. I've had temperature problems, sugar problems. I've had, I mean, you name it. I have had it. Well, no, I haven't had all of it, and I'm not going to say what I haven't had so that it doesn't happen, because every time I say that I haven't had this, the next shift happens. Like, what was it? We had to milk a bladder. I had never milked a bladder in my life, and let me tell you, milking a bladder is not as easy as it looks. Had to milk a bladder. I had actually talked about it that earlier in that shift, and my case, I had to milk a bladder. Yep. So we ain't talking about what we haven't done, because I don't want to do it. No, 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 no. I want healthy mommy, healthy baby, easy delivery, easy recovery. That's what I want. Speaking it into existence. But anyways, if you guys want to see more nursing videos, thumbs up this video and let me know down in the comments so that I know. I have some fashion stuff. I really love like plus size fashion. So I'm going to start incorporating that more, and try to vlog a little bit, because I know that we see a lot of YouTubers that have like new nurses that are young and fresh and no kids, no family. And we don't really have a lot of YouTube nurses who are like have a family life and are trying to balance kids and schedules and working night shift and trying to be a wife and a mom and all that stuff. So I really want to kind of be that, not role model, because I ain't no role model. I'm just be an example of what life could look like for a nurse who is also a mom and a wife, and there's not enough of that on YouTube. So hopefully you guys like this type of stuff. Hopefully you guys like this type of stuff, and keep on watching. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up because I'm gonna try to get this try on haul done because my face is did and my hair is done. I cut 6 inches off my hair, you guys. Look how healthy it looks. It looks really good. My husband actually did it because I don't have time to go to a salon. I'm sleeping during the day. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really missed you, and I'll see you in my next one.